Work. TFNN. Headline News Update.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Tommy O'Brien coming to you live from TFNN, 12 noon Eastern time on Wednesday, middle of the trading day. And we got markets pretty much where we started the day right now. S&P's off about 18 points, trading at 39.34. You got the NASDAQ tech stocks getting hit. We got a rising yield ahead of a Fed decision at 2 p.m. Press conference at 2:30 with Chairman Powell. NASDAQ 100 off 174 points, 12,099.66, right near the lows, the flash low you could call it, on the open at 9:30. We were down just below these levels. The Dow positive, the leader on the day. The Dow at 32,816. We're only about 50 points away from the intraday high, or I should say the pre-market high even yesterday of 32,865. And the Russell 2000, a little acceleration to lower prices, 1045. We make a low of 2284. We've bounced a solid 17 points to 2301, right where we were coming into the opening bell. We got to talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin down $1,000 at 54,905. The interesting story out there, Morgan Stanley, they're going to begin offering some of their more wealthy clients access to Bitcoin funds as the expansion continues. Interesting because no real huge reaction on that. You could say this was the bar, I believe, at 11 o'clock that news broke. You traded from 54,500 up almost 1,000, but you've just chopped around basically since 6 a.m. A lot of that growth potentially priced in when you have Bitcoin at 55,000 and change. Crude off 62 cents at 64.18. Crude dropping a bit earlier today. We got the gold contract off about $6 at 17.24. And we got to jump to notes and bonds because the run to lower prices, higher yield continuing. We got a little bit of a bounce this morning, but we just made a new intraday low. You're talking about a yield right now of 1.68%. You could potentially get a 1.7 yield by the time Chairman Powell comes on for his press conference in 2.5 hours from right now. We'll jump over to the VIX Volatility Index. Right now, we hit a low of 1933, lowest level the VIX had been at since last March. We're up a bit today, 2065, with the S&Ps down about 0.5%. All right, folks, stay tuned. We're going to meet Larry Pesavento, his program, Trade What You See, live from 12 till 1. Steve Rhodes at 1 o'clock, Dave White at 2 o'clock. Tom O'Brien live from 3 till 4. Should be an interesting afternoon on Fed Day as we get a statement at 2, press conference at 2:30, and we'll see how the market reacts. A yield approaching 1.7% on the 10-year. Stay tuned, folks. Larry's coming up right now.